Hey guys, Victoria here. Today we're making pad thai.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy.
Vegetarian staple, especially one in my house, and it's super easy to make. Now we're going to be tweaking the recipe a little bit just because most of you don't have fresh herbs and sesame oil in your home, so we took some of the more basic ingredients and we're going to be making a delicious version of pad thai. I've got my rice noodles soaking in cold water. I've got the sauce because I kind of cheated. Usually you cook with sesame oil, but I'm using vegetable oil for the sake of the video. And then you usually want to make sure you have a zucchini, a pepper, onion, carrots, and garlic. Now, most of recipes include green onion and cilantro and fresh basil, but like I said, most people don't have fresh herbs unless you plan for the dinner, and this is a quick late night meal, so we excluded it from this one. The first thing you want to do is put your rice noodles in some cold water, as cold as possible, and let those sit for the entire cooking process. And then we'll get started shredding up, julienning, and cutting up our vegetables. Now, as you can see, I've julienned all of the vegetables and shredded the carrot and zucchini. The pepper and onion, I've noticed, are really hard to julienne on a grater though, so I slice them as thin as possible. You want them to really look thin though. We're going to add a little bit of our oil to the pan. And then you can just mix this up and let them fry for a few minutes. Once those are done, you'll set them on a plate to the side, and then you're just going to add the rest of the oil to the pan. Let that heat up, and then you'll take the noodles directly from the water and set them in the pan. Make sure to get the little bits of noodles as well, and then stir up the noodles in the oil because that's what really starts to break them down. You're going to let the oil soak into the noodles and let them fry for about 2 minutes. And usually people add an egg at this stage, but because we're vegetarian, I usually skip that step. So I'll just add the sauce directly in and let it cook into the noodles, and it works just the same. So about here, we're going to go ahead and add back the vegetables. What are you doing, Alexander? What are you doing? Delby? A little tip, since this has happened to me multiple times, if you get done with your sauce and everything and you think it's all good to go and you taste the noodles and they're still hard, all you have to do is stir it right back in the pan with a little bit of the rice water, and then just let it cook until the water dissolves, and then test the noodle and keep that process going until the noodles are done, and then you're good to go. If you need to, you can add a little more sauce, but usually you don't even need to do that. There it is, you guys. Easy ass recipe. I made it in 20 minutes in my kitchen at night when I didn't feel like cooking. I used leftover vegetables that I had in my kitchen and rice noodles. Super awesome. It's also less than like $2 per serving. Super cheap meal. Delicious every time, and you can add anything that sounds good to you. Make sure you guys click the follow link below. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of the above. All the links will be down below for you guys to check out. Also take a look at our monetizing blog. It gives you guys all the basic steps to making money online, creating content, and we'll see you next time. You gotta do the big bite.